All right, this is my layout. So I've actually been putting off doing this tutorial for a few months now because my nails just don't look so great. I got them done back in November professionally, and I had like some sort of, I don't know, staying power nail polish, and when they removed it, it tore up my nails, and my nails have just not been the same. And then every time I go to paint them, it just kind of deteriorates my nail bed even more. So I tried to do my best to make them look okay, and then I was doing my vitamins and stained my nails with turmeric, so they're just a mess. So I apologize, they're not looking their best, but I want to get this out for you so that you can refill your cuticle oil pens. So I'm just going to show you what I'm going to, like the tools that you'll need, and then I'm going to zoom in and we'll do the actual refilling. So I'm going to have some cotton pads or some paper towel or something to use alcohol, because the pens can be quite messy when you're done with them, and it's easiest if like all the oil on the outside is removed. So these are the two that I need to redo. Mine doesn't have a label, and then this is my old label. So I think I'm going to remove that, clean these all up with alcohol before I start the taking apart the components. This may be some sort of like stick or something, just in case you need to remove the calendula bud that's in there, or just, I don't know, just in case you need to push anything down. Sometimes it's nice to have some sort of little tool like that, or some Q-tips. And then the biggest thing you're going to want is some sort of grip. So I have this grip that I just had in my drawer, or you can use little rubber bands. So I'm actually going to use both today. And then you're going to want your refills, your cuticle oil refills. So I sell a mini, and I also sell like a ½ ounce bottles. So we're going to want those as well. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit more, I think, to start this process. All right, so what we need to do is actually disconnect this section and also pop this part off. So when I go to do this, it might get a little messy. I may pause and just clean it up as much as I can. And then this part takes a little bit of strength, at least on my part. What you're going to want to do is put some rubber bands on this part of the pen, and these are just to grip, and they actually really do help. And I mean, you can try to do it without any gripping, but it does help to have something to grab. This is where my weak arms do not help. So as you can see, I got it apart, and then this will actually twist down, is what we're going to do, is like twist this mechanism back down so we can refill this portion. So now I'm going to pop this off, and this is kind of tricky as well. And my new ones, poor people who have my new ones, there's actually like rivets in here, like, I don't know, like lines to really help it stay. So I don't know quite how you're going to pop this part off, because as of right now it just kind of slides, but see, that pops off just fine, especially with all the oil in there. So once it's all cleaned up, now I have to figure out how I twisted down the component. So I think it just, I think it's starting to go. There we go. I don't know if you can see that white component part twisting down. So now you can see this is excuse me, the area where we're going to be filling up with new cuticle oil. that one worked out just great. All right, so now I'm gonna pop this piece back in before I refill, because I don't want the oil going through anything. All right, so now I can refill it. Yay, we got to the fun part. Success. I'm always afraid with these tutorials. I feel like that was terrible. All right. I think about there, you don't want to go too high and then it overflows. So. All right, and that popped in just fine. And then I cleaned the lid too. There we go. And if you wanted to put your own little lavender buds in or whatever, that's fine. I'm just going to give this one back to my daughter. She puts it on right before bed. All right, moving on to the second one. I just wanted to clean up the space a little bit. I still have my cotton pads, alcohol just in case. I have my gripping pad and so I'm going to do it the same way where I worked on this portion first. You can get these little rubber bands like at the dollar store and you get a massive pack of them. All right, so that part's done. Now I'm going to pop this part off. Alrighty, then this should just twist down. Nope. All right. So if I remember correctly, the little, if that happens to you, there's like this little piece in here, and that's where that happened. I just need to push it down. See this little like a rubber stopper. So it just came off of that. So if that happens to you, that's all that is. Don't despair. And then we can put that, oh wait, I didn't finish twisting it down. Wait. Oh wait, no. Wait, I gotta figure out which way do I twist it again. Let me pop it back out. We want it to be, this is where I always get confused. Okay. Yeah, I need to twist this. Do you see how that's moving? We need to twist this part back up. I might have to hold this part. Sorry, try to be in focus. I'm like concentrating. All right, now I'm going to put that in here, like that. Put this part back on. Okay, and then we can refill it. Okay, so about there, and then I'm going to just pop this back on, like that. There's that one. Refilled. That is how to refill your cuticle oil pen. Like I said, if you have my newer component that has these like rivets here, I'd have to go get one to show you. It might be a little more tricky to get this part out. So you might have to use a grip, a tool, something to be able to pull it out. If you're struggling with that, let me know, and maybe I'll switch back to an easier component like this that doesn't have those little rivets. But they did seem like a nicer pen, and so I did like them, but it might make it a little more tricky to refill. So I haven't tried refilling one of those yet. But yeah, anyways, I hope this was helpful, and thank you for watching.